DAYBREAK, I'd probably take over Final Gambit right now, but Final Gambit making it, you know, by the skin of their teeth out of the Swish stage. They got a lot to prove, but this is the elimination game. They got to do well here, or you're going home. We're going to rock out, though. Looks like Final Gambit and DAYBREAK both wanting to run different compositions here.
Yeah.
DAYBREAK playing the
there we go.
Final Gambit more on the rush.
We don't have a fucking mirror matchup, chat. This is what I like.
I like the Cassidy versus the Ash in this matchup. Melophobia is actually just going to go ahead and get the first pick. That was surprising just how far forward that Ramatra was.
Okay. Well, that was a quick fight. Insane damage. I mean, that's what you kind of expect too with the Zen. You're able to sit so far back with the Sigma, and the hardest fight for this kind of composition is the first fight. And they now have the first fight, and they can now sit all the way back with the Sig, the Ash, and then just poke you down from afar. It's going to be tough. Although,
a bunny, Bridget has 7 months.
Speed boost, they're going to try and get on top of them, but, well, Mario's making it quite difficult.
And it's so tough because look at the off angle that this Ash can take here. While the Cassidy has the opportunity to kind of shoot in that direction, still, how else do you get close except for this Tracer to get back in that corner?
Oh! That looks like me out there on Tracer winning the 1v1s, chat, right?
Here in the kill feed quite readily. Wow, this is quick. This is a very, very quick fight from DAYBREAK.
Yep, and now you just push. I think you can just push all the way forward here. The Sigma can just sort of lock down this choke. At this point, I think you've really shown some dominance here with the DPS, and if you can just keep the space here for the Ash, then you're fine. You're cooking. You're vibing if you're DAYBREAK.
Oh, HK narrowly avoided.
Nice stick, well, man. Wait, he is looking like me out there.
HK with some nice movement, dodging out of the way of the Cassidy and returning the favor with a nice little pulse bomb. This is a wash at the moment for DAYBREAK.
I'm back home from my trip to Argentina.
It feels like it's a little bit tough right now.
Wait, you were in Argentina? Holy shit, that's sick. That's sick.
They don't really have a whole lot of ultimates.
I appreciate that for 28 months. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I would look at something like the Coalescence maybe to sort of help with this initiation, but that's not online quite yet. Not before we might see this Gravitic Flux or even just the window.
My word, HK.
No, you can't get the drops here. You have to watch the official broadcast.
And backing off. Nice little rotation from Final Gambit, and there's the Cole. Here's the pressure that we wanted, but you got to be careful now. Abyss does use the Transcendence, narrowly avoiding that pulse bomb, which actually got attached to the Ash instead. And well, that's Final Gambit's push kind of done and dusted. They used Coalescence. They found one pick, but Mari's just taking them to town in the corner here. The Flux hitting both supports. No one's there to touch the point, and DAYBREAK. This is looking clinical.
Bro, DAYBREAK is kind of rolling.
And very clinical. I mean, it already started with the first opening pick there onto the Ramatra on Final Gambit. And once you didn't have that front line anymore, it just felt like easy pickings. And then, as you called out, Jaws, you get set up on that point, and playing
I'm using a green screen
position from a defensive position is exactly what you want to have. You had free reign of that point here, and heading over to the second one, I don't know if we'll see the same amount of Sigma. It feels like it plays a little bit too slow on a point like this, but you can still play the Ramatra if you want.
Yeah, I still think Ram is
Ramatra.
Wait, the Final Gambit qualified because a team that made the top 16 got disqualified the other day. Really?
Final Gambit's comp does, but
damn.
Switching up again. Okay, now they're going to be the tempo setters with the Doom Fist. We'll see what Mari can do on the Doom. Of course, HK now also switching too. I like this. Again, a lot of
imagine getting disqualified. Can't be me. Was it a console team? Just curious. Wait, no, a console team wouldn't make it to the top 16. Never mind.
HK is on Echo, and another exceptional pick too. I think this comp is fantastic. I love the Doom Fist, and with the Echo as well. There's so many good Doom targets in this meta, it feels like, and already HK's found a kill.
That was so fast. I mean, HK is just completely opening up the fights, whether it's been like the Echo, I think like the Tracer as well was just so disruptive.
Disqualified because someone didn't turn 17 before the right date. Wow.
Out from DAYBREAK.
That's fucked up by 1 month.
Really powerful. Look at the Doomfist just punching the Ramatra into a corner.
Yeah. I do not need to commentate right now. What you are seeing right now is a stomp. DAYBREAK running over Final Gambit. And Final Gambit need to be the ones that are just going in with the Moira, with the Lucio, but they're actually going to switch up completely.
Huge
All right.
switch. Yeah. Okay.
Zarya
I see the
and
Zarya.
the back now.
I like the Zarya. I think that it's able to help give a bit more sustain to this composition. The bubbles, not a bad way to try to contend with a punching Doomfist or even just a sticky bomb coming through from an Echo. And this Zarya does have quite a bit of range here on that photon gun. So
rules are rules, chat.
Down the Echo.
Oh, H-Key is...
Bro, I actually feel bad for Final Gambit, bro. This is just going to be a roll, chat.
So duplication too. HQ narrowly avoiding the pulse bomb. Fancy footwork from the Echo. A wave goodbye. I don't think it's a hello, that's a goodbye. 55% and counting for DAYBREAK. I like the Echo, I like the Zarya too, Rose. I really do. It's what a lot of the Korean teams have been doing recently, switching to Zarya when they see the Doom Fist to counter the Doom. The bubble just kind of dominates the Doom because the Doom wants to go in, go out, go in, go out, and you can kind of time the bubbles with that, but they're just not giving them a single inch on this point.
It's just so tough because where's your target focus?
I love seeing Echo being played. I hate Echo.
Yeah, okay, double sound barrier coming up. Murray has to back off on the Doom. They managed to get back to point rather quickly, but now it's about actually securing kills. Is one person from Final Gambit touching right now? Is that Zarya? Is Sealy actually going to be able to find much here? I mean, they were high energy, yes, but you see that constantly. The Doom is just punching them back, so they cannot get a say in this fight. And H-Key just goes nuclear on the backline. It's overtime. There's no support to Final Gambit, and there's no hope either. That is DAYBREAK with just
I feel like this is going to be a very fast fucking 3-0, chat.
Well, Final Gambit on defense first, so we'll see what they want to do here.
Looks like they're gonna
On
be
stat for you, last match, PGE went
Cassidy
92
well,
and 17 across 3 maps.
Really nice
God
pick to
damn.
have on this first point, just because of the high ground that you can play with, and you're not as susceptible to just getting picked out or having a lack of mobility here because you've all these walls, all these windows to actually play around. So I think the Cassidy feels fine, and especially if you're expecting
Confined Beauty, pretty much at 13 months.
Side, then what better way to sort of track that in the sky than with something like the Cassidy? But that's not what we're seeing right now as we just take a look at the opening doors here on the attack for DAYBREAK.
Window. Oh, good. I still like that pick. Little free ult charge for you too. Yeah, Soj. Okay. Sojourn, then Melophobia on the Tracer. All right. El Clasico, apparently. Very easy to charge that railgun charge off of the Ram like we were mentioning before. And you cannot ping. Oh, how's your day? Well, it's going pretty badly, especially for the
Final Gambit, bro.
Keep on living. Wow, these names just write the jokes themselves. They really do. They really do. You can finish that one, chat. It's all good. You can finish that one.
I feel bad, bro. I feel this is like an NFL team going to like an elementary school team playing tackle football.
Okay. All right, fair enough. You know what? I respect that. I respect that emote just out in the open.
Hey, listen, it's tactical. You get better vantage if you emote and you are able to look around the corners.
True. So
different
true.
POV.
Wait. It's the sitting emote for Doomfist as he looks around the corner and then your team.
See? Yeah, big brain. So big brain.
They are going to be able to hold the archway though, Rose, so it's going to be a decent hold here for Final Gambit. They just cannot get run over. I've got to be worried though. Melophobia, almost with that pulse swamp, 3% away, and they are making their presence well known in the backlines. And Sealy, pretty low. Received a lot of healing and the lamp to try and keep them up. Got those arms crossed and a little bit of a holding S moment here. And oh dear, that Tracer's in trouble. Keep on living. Is living for now at least. Hits the recall, gets away. That mega health pack, it's not there either.
Oh!
Oh my god. Okay, that's... Who'd you blame there? The Tracer player or the Lucio player? One of them's flying towards you, the other one's blinking towards you. Rough stuff. Hit him with the emote. That's live on stream. That's the Twitter clip for you there as well, Melophobia.
Okay, I can't defend that one.
God damn!
You know, this is so rough. Like, a DAYBREAK in that fight too only needed the pulse to try to even up the score. The window's gone. You've got Jutsu too that's gonna have these nice sight lines with the overclock. Just wait this out.
Oh,
yeah, who do you
the high
get
ground. You can see 3 of them cowering in that corner. Very, very slow peek there around the corner. Keep on living, taking out Jutsu as they did rip that overclock. Here comes the flux though from Mari, and keep on living, narrowly missing that pulse bomb. Latest sound barrier here from Thunder 2. They end up ripping it, and latest sound barrier almost always the better one. There's another clean. DAYBREAK just pushing on forward. That point 2 in their sights is going to be claimed in just a moment.
Get past that point of interference as well, because that is one of the better defensive positions there for a team to take on King's Row. If you're able to stop the push there, it's very difficult to assail it past that point. But
I guess there was a little hiccup.
DAYBREAK got the second objective, and they're all the way starting to work towards that third one. Can Melophobia open things up again with a pulse kill? That's what I want to know.
What DPI is Passenger playing on? It looks so high. Oh my word. Well, there's the annihilation. Conversation can be saved for later. At Immortality Field, narrowly saving Sigma's life there as DAYBREAK just end up backing up. Just wait for that annihilation to disappear. And now it's Melophobia. It's their chance to get themselves into the backline again. Oh, Sealy instantly getting deleted behind that window. Abyss and the rest of the team, yeah, this is
God damn.
They're just going to be marching on again.
Pulse in the front, special delivery at the front door.
No, I mean, do it please for star points. Widowmaker. Oh, there's that
Delivery on the
there's one. Nah, I mean you trade. That's actually not too bad. Okay, Melophobia still with the pulse bomb though. Maybe eyeing up the Sigma or eyeing up the Tracer. Just want to get the diff. There's I like what I'm seeing.
He said whoever wants the diff. I thought I heard something else.
Is the Widow back? Is the other DPS
I was about to say, what? On the official broadcast.
Group is 5, push again. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, like you still can't make mistakes here, right? Like you don't want to overextend. The way that you lose this is by getting overconfident. And so DAYBREAK are still going to play with those mechanics. You've got Jutsu coming back as well. That's almost about to have the overclock, so it's another way that you can just sort of open up this fight. Mari has not had any trouble just making space in the front line.
Oh, there's the second dash. Is the rock as well. Whoop. Little dash to the side. Dodges that flux and dodges the rock. Sorry, doesn't get the flux cancelled. And here comes the overclock. Well, and there goes the overclock. And there goes final Gambit. Very much a free beat to How's Your Day's got the sound barrier. Are they going to be able to come back in? They get to the point. No, not today. Thunder, the little boop away on the enemy Lucio. And that will be that. 2 minutes and 43 seconds in the time bank for King's Row.
I'm just trying to think of what Final Gambit does here. Do you counterpick? Do you try to go with like a special sauce?
An unreleased DLC hero. Thoughts on that? Just pick up. How about I play the unreleased hero? No one's gonna see it. No one's gonna see it coming. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is how they make.
They hack-a-mans their way into the system and play a hero that no one has played before. Brand new. I don't know. Yeah, it's rough, Rose. It really is. I mean, DAYBREAK are gonna go on defense here. They're gonna play the Sigma. It's just kind of a classic comp on defense. It's rough, and that's really all that can be said about that. I mean, Final Gambit right now they're a little bit outmatched. They will DAYBREAK will end up playing against Shikigami, I believe, after this.
Yeah,
they end up proceeding. And Shikigami, you know, that's a team not to be scoffed at. That will be a much closer game, I'd imagine. We'll see if Keep On Living can find a quick Widow snipe. Maybe
well,
they're deciding better against.
DAYBREAK actually lost to Shikigami in the groups earlier on, so that was on Friday in order to find themselves in this point. So for DAYBREAK, this is not only
I see you guys on Twitter talking shit, bro.
Of making it to the main event, but they're
I see you too.
Revenge here, Jaws. They want another chance at taking down Shikigami that dropped them here in the first place.
Nothing is sweeter than revenge, I'll tell you right now. I like this pick too. Picking up the Mei, just trying to punish how immobile Sigma is. Keep On Living. Are they just going to jump onto the side or just put the wall behind? This
is actually really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a Mei. We haven't seen a Mei yet today. Oh, there goes the Mei.
Mari handily dealing with the Mei. Biz making sure they stay alive in the front lines. And Mari, she can just poke for free now, pretty much. The backline also for DAYBREAK, I must say. Although Thunder did die there, but regardless, I think Thunder and Abyss have been pretty damn good at tempering their cooldowns and just making sure their tank is not dropping below 50%, which is hard in this meta, to be fair, with this DPS passive.
Like Mari hasn't died. No, you gotta give a lot of credit to your backline there. In order to also have to take like a Mei to the face, and there's a couple of other big pushes here, just right into that solo tank.
Wall on the high ground to obfuscate the vision from Jutsu, but it is a quick dash over to the high ground to the left-hand side, and that is a good kill. It's not one you see every day with a Lucio.
Oh man, I feel bad, chat.
They got the kills.
It's like watching, it's like watching someone get stuffed in a locker, bro.
I love staggers. I think they're the funniest things in Overwatch, actually. It reminds me of FRD. This is a lore. It's a lore drop here. FRD stagger on Hanamura. Back when we played Assault in Overwatch League, it was like a 2-minute stagger. It felt like it was a good minute. I think it was the longest stagger in history. And we had the face cam too. Rough stuff.
Just historic. That map was so historic for staggers like that. I remember watching that on that map and being like, how do you even break past this point? Like, if you get staggered, that sucks, because you already need like a minute and a half to even touch the point in the first place.
The FRD cam is, or Fried Wiener cam is legendary. so good. One for the history books for sure for competitive Overwatch. All right. Let's have a look what Final Gambit have here on their next attack, or the next fight. Well, Thunder does end up going down again. Bit over-eager on the Lucio, but I mean, high ground control very much in favor of DAYBREAK, but Final Gambit are going to try and change things. They do end up pushing up to high ground, but Jutsu, again, just finding these random stray shots onto Passenger, and with Passenger Jed, Final Gambit have to either regroup or just play in this mega health pack room. They can't really go for any big push here.
They gotta regroup. I mean, look at Jutsu. You've got 3 people on the point right now for Final Gambit, 2 that you are waiting for, and Jutsu is there playing doorkeeper.
Well, there's the Blizzard. Oh, almost got eaten there, I believe. But no. It's all good. It didn't end up landing. And with
I hope they cap at least first point, right, chat?
This one. 50 seconds to go and a tick on the board. This may working out for them eventually. Even the Blizzard, right? You just end up stacking ults, just try and get the first point, get that payload going. It's very winnable here for Final Gambit.
Absolutely.
No, DAYBREAK making this hard. Melophobia.
No way. There's no way. There's no way. No way. They came back, bro.
Them with the E, and 60 seconds, or 30 seconds to go, sorry. DAYBREAK and Mari jumping onto the Doomfist, a very quick re-engage. They should have this point on lock.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pause of that percentage right at that 2/3 mark, and now they only have 10 seconds remaining for Final Gambit to be able to try to crack this one back open. There is a bit of a quick work back to spawn here, so DAYBREAK through and oof, can't even use the
window
there.
Railgun, and now we sit behind the window and destroy everybody. And there we go. That should just be it. King's Row. It was a bit tough on the offense there for Final Gambit. DAYBREAK had 2.5+ minutes. Very much a DAYBREAK favored series so far. Looking like a 3-0, honestly, here, Rose.
Damn, bro, chat. I feel so sorry for them, and they have one more map.
Especially on a push-style game mode, it's pretty hard to reset and actually go for, okay, we're going to go for another fight. We're going to go for another fight, because every single time you go for a reset, the bot is just pushing away from you. Or towards you, I suppose, but away from you in terms of the lead for the enemy.
Like, there's still progress. There's still some amount of progress being made here. So, yeah, it can definitely be tough to try to find your footing in a map like this, and especially with the level of aggression that's been coming out from DAYBREAK. They're really setting the pace of these fights, and I'm keeping a special eye on Jutsu right now to charge up a railgun shot, get it past the shield. They've been so good at being able to weave these shots past the natural architecture and also just either the Ramatra or the Sig shield, and there you go.
Yeah, hit the body shot.
Not a 2-minute waiting game around this midpoint.
Absolutely not. DAYBREAK want to take it to it. They have lost their Sig though. Mari does end up falling in 1 HP.
Oh shit, the match started.
Barely hanging in there. They did end up picking up the mega health back, so they are alive, at least somewhat. Rather scrappy fight, I might add. Especially using your Sigma too, you can't like anchor payload or anything, so it will be only a small lead for Daybreak, as actually Abyss ends up going down on the back of that fight as Tracer was just hot.
Wow, I just bit myself while sitting down. What the fuck?
Clutch by Passenger there to be able
What
to
did I
get
miss,
all
chat?
that healing down onto the team. And so that's already going to be an amplification matrix very soon.
Wait, I came back and Final Gambit's winning. Maybe I should just chat. Should I just leave?
Final Gambit just finally took like a couple of breaths of fresh air and are able to come back into this one a little bit more refreshed. But that pulse bomb has the potential to do some pretty big damage here if you land onto the right target. You only have an immortality field if you're Daybreak.
Or Mari can just eat it.
Okay, that's true, actually. That a little bit harder to do, but yeah, that's definitely possible.
Oh, window. Don't wanna peek. That's nice rock, actually. Mari bites the dust. Jutsu, no way. Oh, do they get a kill? Surely they don't. No, nice stuff. Even Lamb just engaged from Passenger. I mean, why not? It's going to be up in just a moment anyway. Don't want to guarantee any loss of life there. So the payload's going. 40 plus meters. Okay, might have a series on their hands here as Daybreak go for the reset. They haven't got the Sigma ult, but they got 4 ults. Stack it up.
This is looking way cleaner so far, and a lot of it is just focusing down the tank in the front line. Look how much emphasis they're putting on Mari right now.
Yeah, Mari is just getting.
Wait a minute, chat. Final Gambit coming out swinging.
Landed back down, and bam, there was a pulse bomb right on top of her. So the payload's now moving so close towards that point, and I think Checkpoint's just going to get unlocked. Daybreak have no front pressure with this without the Sigma.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice touch.
Like, there is a little bit of a contest happening here. Buy some time for Mari to get back, but Jutsu's trying to play with this window. It's still, how's your phase? Yeah, found the Tracer.
And Abyss was on the high ground too with that window. Sound barrier, good stuff. Actually taking the
wait, he went to go rocket a Sigma, but he hit the Lucio?
Thorn in the side of Mari here, but they've just stolen the bot. That was a really good play by Melaphoba, just jumping onto that bot just before it hit that checkpoint, giving up their life. But
wow, actually, I didn't even notice that. I thought they got the checkpoint. That was a nice fucking block on the checkpoint.
So it's back to an even fight, you'd imagine, but not after Mari's got something to say about it.
Nah, wow.
Jutsu finishes off Passenger, who's high in the sky, ripe for the taking. 6.5 minutes to go, and now it's Daybreak's chance to push.
That was a really smart call on getting.
That's a good pick. That's a good, very late pick.
That cooldown was available, so nice retake by Daybreak. They do need to get this point unlocked, but they've already done a great job of playing keep away so far from Final Gambit. Like, Final Gambit are just a little bit shy of that point capture as well, and they're set up for success here as Jutsu's looking for an opening for this overclock.
Decent rock there. Mari recalls a little bit after getting hit with that one. Either Jutsu's trying to line up a Pelican-like collat here, but it's not going to happen. There's a shot through the window.
Sharpsy, appreciate massive 7 months, my friend.
Payload, yeah, halted once again just before that checkpoint. I mean, Jutsu still managed to find picks, but the spawns are pretty close.
Oh, Ash is popping off.
That's all what we're looking at right now.
Oh, the Ashe is so smart. I love this pick because not only are you looking at just having to fight these close quarters fights, but look at how much dynamite damage you're doing. So that's going to be a quick on fire for the Ashe, and maybe a quick bob coming up soon too. It's even forcing Jutsu to actually look at the Ashe as well.
Oh.
Hey, look at that! Look at that! Look at dynamite damage!
Nice stuff. Yeah, that was really close. Keep on living was almost slain pretty quickly. Here we go, back to the mid-fight.
Oh! Popping with the pulse bombs.
Just yeeted and deleted. How's your day?
Yeeted and deleted.
59. It's going to be an easy push now, especially with that.
Oh, could have had that kill.
Get the kill on the Tracer, but now with that Bob out, they're going to have to be a little bit more careful about approaching this. Although that lamp is going to save them from any of Bob's wrath. With Mari picking up Passenger as well, this looks like a surefire checkpoint for Daybreak.
Now they're still holding their own, but Final Gambit don't have too many more legs to stand on here as they look to try to take this bridge. Mari's just so good at holding his front line, though.
Oh man, I think maybe Final Gambit push up a little bit there and then just plump themselves on the edge of the bridge so they can perma-contest bot, but they actually let that slip through their fingers as DAYBREAK managed to get checkpoint and get the payload going. Oh, Flux over the top. Decent Flux too. Sound barrier to match it from Thunder. She catches 5, but the window is still there, still pumping out the damage. With no shield, no grasp, it's a swift demise for Sealy. The payload's still going. All right, DAYBREAK, they've had enough of messing around. They want to end the series.
Yeah, this is good. They're looking for a full push.
Damn, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. Final Gambit was looking really good in the beginning. DAYBREAK is now running away with it. Well, to be honest with you, Final Gambit was winning when I was gone, so I feel like I should just leave.
This is
a classic Ash moment. Bob into the back line. There's the headshot. Oh, there's the follow-up too. God, Ash is so frustrated.
We missed that shot on the Tracer.
Out of nowhere, the CC is just too much. The dynamite on top of it. The Flux as well, forcing the sound barrier. And a double kill from Melophonia.
Another pulse bomb, bro.
Yeah, that's surely game. Nail in the coffin. Pulse bomb on top of it as well. There you go, 3 more meters. I don't think you're going to survive. Oh, nice little clip there onto the enemy Tracer, but that is surely it. They do end up piling out of the spawn. There is a window coming up, but Jutsu, as long as they're existent, they're killing. That will be DAYBREAK taking the series 3-0.
Okay, friends, YouTube thinks you might like this next video, so let me know if they're right.